Oops. Oh, hello. Am I live? I forgot I was going live. I'm playing with magnetic gel nail polish, and I totally just got distracted. ADHD life. All right, that looks actually pretty fucking cool, though. Um, Hi, Novemberine. Welcome to the stream. You're not on the replay crew for once, right? How's everything going? Hopefully well. Hold on a second. Let me just. All right. You guys hear me okay? I hope so. Hello. That looks so fucking cool. I bought these magnets from Harbor Freight because I wanted to try something, but it's not working exactly, but it's kind of working. So that's good news. How is everybody? I'm just hanging out here. Apple Ramos. Just doing my thing over here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I figured stop in. Dude, it is hot as motherfucker outside. I mean, it's 100. Yesterday, my car said 104. I haven't gotten in the car yet today, so I have no idea if it's 104 still. But it is fucking hot, dude. It is fucking hot out. Holy shit. I mean, it is bad. It is fucking bad. So, anyway, yeah. So going outside, I mean, literally just to sit outside for like what? How long does it take to smoke a cigarette? 10 minutes? I'm dying. I'm like sweating my ass off. It is so fucking hot out. I hope this doesn't last too much longer because I can't take it. I don't like this heat. I am not about this life. It's like Florida weather, beyond Florida weather. So, yeah, so it is hot here. I'm sure it's not just here. Hit 113. Oh my God. I'm not into like the heat like this. Like, it's just too fucking hot. When you can't go outside, like, what good is it? You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. So yeah, I have a metal chair outside for my cigarette smoker. Oh my God, my car is like that. Well, it's not metal, but it's black leather. And I got in the car yesterday and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, it is fucking hot as balls. I mean, it burnt my legs. And I hate wearing shorts too. I just like, I don't know. I'm not a big shorts person. So, me too. I'd rather be cold too. Which I know people are like, it's crazy, sounds crazy, but I don't know how you Florida people do it because there's no fucking part of me that would want to live in, that fucking cold weather. I mean, hot weather year round like that. No, thank you. At least if you're cold, you could like bundle up, put some sweatshirts on, and get warm. When you're hot, there's nothing you can fucking do. You just sit there and pour sweat. I probably stink right now. I mean, I literally just smoking a cigarette. I'm not even exerting energy. I'm like pouring sweat out. And I'm like, I hate sweating. I hate the feeling of it. Feeling that like wet. Ugh, I just hate it. It's horrible. Fucking horrible. Yeah, I feel like it's easier to warm up. Obviously, if I had a pool or something, that would be great. You could go jump in a pool, but I don't have one. Yeah, that's how I feel. Give me a pair of comfy sweats and a soft hoodie. I hate sweatshirts. I mean, I hate shorts. I hate tank tops. Like, I would so much rather be in a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie any day of the week. This is not fun. Hopefully this is like not an indication of the whole summer and it's just going to be like this type of weather where you don't even want to leave your house because it's so freaking hot. I mean, because this is just terrible. It's horrible. But anyway, how's everybody doing? What else is going on YouTube? I caught some of Laura's live today. Jesus, she's fucking she's unbelievable, dude. I was sitting down, I was like working on something, and I'm just listening to her, and I'm like, dude, she is just, there's something wrong with her. I mean, we know that already, right? We do know that already. But she's playing this video about this, I guess, I came in like halfway, but she's talking about this YouTuber who apparently took their own life, okay? Because they were being like supposedly bullied online. I don't know the whole story because, like I said, I came in like halfway. I think it was like her husband or her boyfriend or whoever who was doing this, you know, very dramatic speech, okay? And he's blaming all the people online for talking shit to her. And she's trying to compare that to like this Britney girl, which I don't know all the details about that girl either, so I'm not going to get, you know, too into that. But here's my thing, okay? Number one, the girl already had some issues going on dealing with, you know, depression and, you know, suicidal ideations and shit like that. She also, at the same time, her channel, from what it seems, and I don't know, again, because I didn't follow this, but from what it seems, her anti-quote bullying live. From what it seems, okay, this person basically just did like animal rescue videos. I guess they were like a fox rescue or something like that. So that's bullying to me, okay? If somebody's just coming on here and they're making videos about, you know, whatever the topic is, animals, okay, saving animals, and then people are talking shit to them, that could be, I guess, considered bullying, right? When the person's not, you know, fighting back and they're not doing anything to like warrant the behavior, okay? They're not bothering anybody. They're not being an asshole. They're just, you know, doing their thing on their channel. That's a totally, completely different thing from, you know, what Laura does and what even the girl Britney. I mean, she participates in a drama community. I'm sorry. She might call herself true crime, but to me, it seems like she's a drama person, right? So I'm like, you can't really compare these two. On the other hand, okay, we're all responsible for our own mental health here. So if I ever feel like, you know, things are getting me to that point, that's when you log off and you take care of your mental health. We're all adults here. You know, I kind of, while I was, you know, obviously sympathizing and empathizing with the, I think, husband who was, you know, making this speech and feeling for him, at the same time, I was like, you know, you really can't blame strangers on the internet for somebody else's, you know, decision to take their own life, because if they felt like the online harassment or whatever was getting to be too much, then it's their responsibility to log off and take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it's fair, especially when a person is predisposed to having that type of, you know, issue, whatever it was, whatever he went into some of, you know, her issues, her mental issues. And so you know, that was there regardless. Obviously the internet didn't help it, but what I'm saying is that you can't just like blanket, you know, fucking blame the entire internet or words being thrown at her, you know, because obviously there was something else going on in that case. And so that's when, as an adult, you're responsible for your own fucking mental health, you know? And here we have fucking Laura again, and I could see if I could find the part, because I don't want to play the whole fucking stream. I didn't see the beginning, but there was one part where I'm like, dude, you are such a fucking liar, dude. And if you keep fucking lying about me, I will keep talking about this. I don't talk about it unless Laura brings it up. So I just want to make that clear. Okay? But when she says certain shit, it pisses me off because I'm like, Laura, you're fucking lying, dude. You know, you want to talk about the fucking CPS call you made, because everything... Laura always does this under the guise of, oh, I'm sticking up for Britney. She don't give a fuck about this girl, Britney. Let's just be honest. Everything relates back to her somehow. You know, it's really her sticking up for herself, but she's using the girl Britney. She's using Britney's, you know, what Britney's going through now, because Laura's like, oh, I could relate. You know, I've been there before. And again, I don't know the girl Britney, but I have to imagine that she's definitely participating in the drama to an extent. So to call it bullying, I don't know about that, dude. You know? All right, so let me see if I can find this now. Part here. And she writes in her title, is this what you want? Like, oh my God, dude. Laura, stop using other people's struggles to, like, get your point across. All right, so I remember it being after she played this guy. So let me see if I can find that part. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. What is going on here? Share screen. Give me a second here. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. It has to be after this part. So let me go back. It was like
talking about her.
It was before she started playing this person's thing and after she was playing the video. And then I just fucking turned her off because I'm like, dude, you're so stupid. Hold on. Laura responds, I don't call that bullying. Well, at least Yarnfield crew has some sense. Jesus. Hold on. My computer's being a douche. Maybe I listened to more of this than I thought I did. Hold on a second. Okay, I came in at the tail end of this. This guy. I'm not going to play it. You guys want to watch it. I don't know too much about the girl. It seems to me like she, was saving foxes. And if people are talking shit, I'm sorry, but, like, unfortunately, no matter who you are, no matter what your topic is that you've been, hey, Pebble Flintstone, Jersey Jen, how you doing? I've been around, just been, busy. No matter what it is, unfortunately, you're going to have people that are going to talk shit about you online. Like, there's no avoiding it. And if you're going to take this on as a job, per se, then like, that kind of comes with the territory. It's just like being a police officer, right? You have to do paperwork. It's just like part of your job. You're going to have to write out, reports and shit. It's part of your job. You're going to have to go to accident scenes and see people who are in, like, the worst condition they could be. That's just part of the territory, right? So, if you're going to take on a job of being an online influencer in any way, shape, or form, then, part of that is unfortunately having to deal with nasty people who are going to be, assholes towards you, even if you're not bothering people. So, you have to kind of take that into consideration. I don't know one person on YouTube that every single person likes them. There's nobody. There's not one fucking person, because you could be the nicest person in the world. If you give an opinion on something, right? And then somebody doesn't agree with you, they're automatically going to be like, oh, you're an asshole, because they don't agree with your opinion. Like, it just doesn't matter. And especially people who do anything pertaining to animals or children on here, people are going to be extra judgmental about you, because they're going to, be judgmental about the way you're caring for the animals, the way you're, whatever, caring for your children. And it's just how it is. And so, like, you have to know that you have thick enough skin to deal with that kind of shit. Obviously, there's times where it's, I'm sure it gets out of hand, but, like, Laura responds to people, like Yarnfield crew is saying here. So it's like, you're not really being bullied, Laura, when you're fucking, responding to people and threatening people. That's not being bullied. I'm sorry. But she plays it like she is. So it was after she played this. So let me press play.
And so did
and hold on.
That I played in the beginning. And that was cyberbullying comes from insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look.
So because some doctor said, this is like so ironic, okay? Hold on, let me fix this so I can see you guys and see her at the same time. Okay. If you look at this, right? She's like, this doctor says cyberbullying comes from insecurity. And I agree with that. When it's a case, again, where somebody's just going onto somebody's page, okay, and just bothering them for no fucking reason. Like, again, a person who's just, maybe doing a vlog channel or a knitting channel or a craft channel, and there's just people coming and talking shit about them, like, for no reason. The person's not doing anything wrong. That comes from insecurity. That comes from bullying. But when somebody's just criticizing you, or you're fucking acting like a complete asshole on YouTube and somebody's just discussing that's not bullying, Laura. Like, she doesn't know the difference. She doesn't fucking know the difference between people doing commentary, people, giving opinions and criticism versus, bullying, where it's like somebody's just fucking with you, and you're not bothering anybody. You're just minding your business. And that's not her, dude. Sorry. It's not her.
At the people that keep going after Britney, they all follow the same pattern of insecurity.
A pattern of insecurity. is there even such a thing? Yeah, going real life could be considered bullying. Like, you know, after going after my husband and my kid that didn't do anything to you. Okay. But see, to me, even that's not bullying, in my opinion, because I feel like bullying requires a pattern over time where you're bothering somebody and that person isn't responding to you. They're not fucking, you know, doing anything wrong. They're not mistreating people. They're just going about their business and you keep fucking, you know, bothering them. To me, that's bullying. You keep picking on their looks. You go in their chat, you know, you look like a fucking asshole. You have, you know, crooked teeth. Like, and this person's just not bothering anybody. They're not doing anything wrong. To me, that's bullying. Because I feel like the word bullying nowadays just gets thrown around so fucking easily. You know, it's like, it's not, you know, bullying something that happens over a period of time where, you know, it's a repeated pattern that happens over a period of time of aggressive behavior towards somebody, but directed at the person where you're like bothering, in a sense, harassing somebody.
The daughter is very young.
Yeah, she's telling everybody's insecure except her, right? Okay.
The daughter is like 2 or 3.
Daughter.
At least that's what she looked like. Hang on 1 second.
We're hanging, Laura. We're hanging. I will say this, the BJ stuff is done daily only to make money. BJ benefits as well, but it's so old. I don't follow any of it, Brantley. Like, I don't watch her. I don't watch Queen Bee. I don't watch Granny's Watching or whoever the fuck else. Oh, what the fuck is all over my hands? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's probably from the magnets. I'm like, I have a little black shit on my hands. I don't know. I don't follow it. I hear, you know, like people talking about it and see people talking about it, but like Laura, I don't really know too much, okay, about it. So, but I'm sure it's the same thing as, you know, when people talked about Molly Golightly and people talked about Bullhorn Betty and people talked about Laura. Like, I'm sorry, but is that really bullying? Like, come on. I don't know why she's not talking. I think she like
Videos on private or members only.
I gotta speed her up just a tad. She's so fucking slow talking, dude. It's hard. It's hard to listen to her on regular speed. No, I don't follow any of that.
So
shit.
yeah, she the daughter was fairly young. I mean, she was only 29, but the doctor had said that it stems from insecurity. And
so because this one doctor gave an opinion, okay, not for nothing, but like, who the fuck is this doctor? So this one doctor that Laura played, I guess, at the beginning here said that it's insecurity, it stems from insecurity. That, you know, that's it. That's it. His word is the end all be all. It's an opinion, dude.
And I look at the people.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying that it's one opinion of one doctor, you know?
That go after people every day. And
she talks about the same people every day, too. That's what I don't understand. Is she's sitting here doing this live stream like she's acting like Laura, you do the same thing that you're complaining about right now. You talk about Queen Bee all the time. You talk about Britney. You talk about the people that are talking about her. So you're doing the same thing that you're so allegedly upset about right now.
Yeah, it is insecurity.
Yeah.
And you can see that by looking at them.
Yeah.
And you could see from the way they act, from the way they talk, that it is about insecurity. And that's all that they have is, I mean, even if you like listen to Clue and stuff, you can hear it's the insecurity in her. And it's like she's almost in like a competition with Britney, the way she talks sometimes.
You mean like the same way you talk about Queen Bee? Okay.
It's very weird. When I was fighting with Sinner, there were things I said about
Hey, Anastasia.
him and QB.
She told the whole world, oh yeah, we'll get into that. It's just crazy.
And I just wish people would start to realize that you have no fucking idea what someone is going through in their personal life. You have no idea.
So again, she's trying to put this on other people. Again, you're right. Nobody has any idea. Laura, do you know what I'm going through in my personal life? You know what I'm saying? Do you know Queen Bee is going through in her personal life? Do you know what fucking Janelle's going on in her personal life when you sit there talking shit about them? No, you don't.
What is
But again, we're all adults here and we're all responsible for ourselves. So if things are getting to the point where you can't take something anymore, that's when you fucking log off and walk away from this place for a little bit.
going to push someone over the edge? And maybe you don't care. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe you just don't give a fuck. But you need to, because not everybody can put on a happy face. Hey, Noni, not everybody could get through it. As a matter of fact, what's her name?
Dude.
I want to say Plunger, but it's not Plunger. What the hell's her name? You guys know what I'm talking about. What is her name? It's not Plunger.
Plunger. She's
True crime girl.
I can't believe this. Plunger. Guys.
Plunder. I don't know why I kept saying Plunger. Plunder. She actually is smart. She doesn't read her comments at all.
She was just like dissing this girl recently. Now she's like, oh, she's actually smart. She doesn't read her comments. Oh, okay.
That's how, after Molly doxed her years ago,
Plunger.
she just stopped reading her comments.
She needs to get a brain check.
And I wish I would have stopped reading my comments a long time ago.
How does Laura know that she doesn't read her comments, though? Like, has she, like, shared this? I've never heard this before.
Because
Plunger.
it really does make a difference in when you just don't look at it at all. And I really think that when you hit 2.4 million subscribers, don't read your comments. Because you're always going to have some assholes. You're always going to have, some dickhead that's got to be negative.
You're going to have that when you have 1,000 subscribers. You're going to have that when you have 2,000 subscribers. You're going to have that when you have 10,000 subscribers. There's just... You're dealing with people from all over the world that have all different stories and maybe different kind of mental issues, and you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. There's going to be people that just aren't going to like the way you fucking look, the way you talk, the way you fucking act, nothing. They're just not going to like your accent, whatever it is. There's just going to be people that are going to be fucking assholes, dude. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. Those people are going to be there no matter what. You're going to get negative comments. And if you can't deal with that, you probably shouldn't be on here.
Gotta be horrible. And if you're the type of person that focuses on it, it's going to affect you 100%. I'll tell you guys a story that I never told you guys before.
Oh my God. And here is where she should have just kept this to her fucking self. Okay? TMI alert. Just letting you guys know.
2 years ago when Phoenix started school, he
for this stupid
not have to buy textbooks or whatever. He was known all over college. Like, he was the man. He had more friends than he ever had in his life. He was so happy. Like, he was so popular as a freshman in a new school in a new state.
This is so fucking weird.
Well, that comes with a price, because when you earn that kind of popularity, people want to drag you down. And that is exactly what happened. And I was so fucking worried that my son was not going to be able to handle the rumors, the lies, everything.
Laura, why are you sharing this with the internet? Why? You're so worried. You're so worried, but you're telling the fucking internet about it. You're worried about his mental health, but you're telling the fucking internet about it.
When he came home that summer, I cried. Like, I did not know what I was going to do. I found the woman on social media who's the mother.
This is... This just makes it even fucking worse, okay? Because not only is she telling this very personal story online, okay? she got herself involved in it, dude. He's a grown adult, dude. There's nothing more embarrassing than your fucking mommy calling up and doing this at whatever age he's at in college, okay? Oh my god, dude, this is so bad. I feel so fucking bad for her kid right now in this.
Very rich woman, the girl that started this horrible, horrific rumor about Phoenix. And I contacted her and I said, look, I don't know what the fuck your daughter is doing, but this is bullshit. Your daughter is spreading rumors that my son did, try to hurt her and blah, blah, blah. And she actually accused them of like groping him, groping her. It was bad.
Oh my God.
I said, I will fucking sue you. I didn't say fucking, but I wrote this long letter. I said, I will bring you to court. I said, I know my son. My son didn't lay a hand on your daughter. I said, why she's doing this, I do not know. The woman came back and said, my daughter would never lie about it. I said, your daughter did lie. I said, I know my son. Needless to say, he went back to school the following year. She apologized. All the rumors were done. But it took a big fucking toll on him, a big toll. And I just thought of all these people that get bullied in school and get all these false rumors. Thankfully, he handled it like a champ, and it didn't affect his studies, and it didn't, affect him. But I told him, what goes up must come down, and people are going to be fucking jealous.
I remember this story, okay? If you guys, correct me if I'm wrong here, okay? But I feel like she's kind of stretching this story, and this isn't exactly what happened, because I remember her telling a story last year, I think it was, about the kid at school, and he was running for class president or something like that, and some girl, spread lies about him, and Laura got herself involved again, So I feel like, is this the same story, or is this a different story and we're just tweaking it a little bit?
I mean, he got kicked out of a fraternity. Now he's the president of another fraternity, but he literally got kicked out of a fraternity and banned from fraternity campus because they thought he tried to hurt this girl. It was bad. I mean, bad. And, Phoenix was shocked that I found the mother on social media. I said, what's her name? Get me her name. I said, believe me, I'm going to find her real quick. And I did. Very wealthy. I mean, the house was fucking amazing. But I mean,
of course she knows what the people's house looks like.
She could sue me in 2 seconds. If she would have said, yeah, we can go to court, I would have been screwed because, you could tell she had buco bucks. She probably has a lawyer in her back pocket.
Yes, but that's what I'm talking about. She said he should make up lies about the girl. Yes.
But I was like, Phoenix, I don't care. I'm going to try it. I'm going to scare her and we'll see what happens.
Oh my God, dude. So now the fraternity that got rid of him, okay, now knows that his mommy fucking, came to his rescue. I'm like, dude, I'm just picturing Laura. I'm like, dude, if one of her kids played ice hockey, Laura would be that mom to fucking jump over the fucking glass when the ref makes a bad call or somebody checks her son, and it would be all over on fucking social media. Crazy mom, dude, I get it, you want to stick up for your kid, but dude, this is not it. You should not share this then. How embarrassing for him.
And sure enough, it worked. Thank God. But I told him, do you want to switch schools? Do you want to, when you have that kind of popularity initially and you're an autistic kid,
oh my God,
his brain, it was he's never had so many friends in his life. He's never had so much respect in his life.
Why are you
so, I mean, you guys all know Phoenix. He can get annoying. And, he's been
dude.
a loner a lot. So this was whoa. And I was so worried for him the whole summer. I was so worried that, when he went back to school, something was going to happen. And I kept telling him, we can switch schools. We'll do this. We'll do that. And he was like, no, Ma, I'm fine. I promise. I'm fine. Okay, Phoenix, you don't want to self-harm. No. He goes, I want to hurt them. I said, okay. But I was fucking petrified.
Oh my God, dude.
But now everything is fine. But,
and why do we
and he told me, he's like, thank you for reaching out to her because I really think that changed it. And I said, I certainly hope so. But it's just one of those things. So, people just nobody at school knows that Phoenix has autism. He did not want anyone to know. That was his thing, not to tell anyone. He wanted to break away from autism or the label of autism. I said, yeah, but Phoenix, people should know why you're a little off. Why you're a little socially off. He's like, I don't care, Mom. They could say I'm weird. I don't want to carry the stigma forever. Okay. I said, I'm cool with it. I get it. And so he couldn't tell anyone, like, well, I have Asperger's and I can't handle this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want anyone to know. So it took a toll on him, but thank God everything worked out and everything is fine. But when I heard this story, that's what
I don't know why the internet needs to know all this. This is just too much, dude. It's too much.
Thought of, because you just don't know. You don't, like, the guys in the fraternity that banned him, they didn't know that he has autism. They didn't know that, his autism would never allow him to, and his awesome mom would never allow him.
His awesome mom? Oh, dude. I'm trying. I'm trying to be, nice here, but I wouldn't share this story with the internet. That's all I'm saying.
To, try rape a girl or anything like that. Like, if a girl says no, he respects their boundaries, and no is no. End of story. Like, I know my son. But what I'm saying is, all the people that bullied him, they didn't know his story. They didn't know that he has Asperger's or that could affect him far worse, than the normal person. There were rumors going all around school. It was bad. So my point is, you just never know what someone is.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, Beefergs. What does this have to do with anything about this person who took their own life? I don't know. I guess she's trying to say, like, he potentially could have felt like that. I don't know.
Going through, and you never know where their head's at. You just don't. And that, now bring it back to YouTube.
Yeah, please.
We don't know what Brittany's going through. We don't know.
Okay, I don't know the girl Brittany. I don't listen to her. I don't listen to the people talk about her. But if the girl Brittany is having a hard time and cannot fucking deal with YouTube, then she needs to log the fuck off, dude. I'm sorry. She's a grown-ass woman. And if this is, like, affecting her and affecting her family that bad, then fucking log off, dude. It's not that important. Social media should never come over your fucking mental health, dude. Like, ever.
No, I hate to stick up for Queen Bee, but honestly, we don't know what QB is going through. We don't know what anybody's going through.
You don't know, yet you fucking are constantly talking about her. And I just realized one of my bracelets fucking is missing. Where the fuck did it go?
And it's okay if you want to make a comment about someone. You want to make a live about someone. You have an opinion about someone. That's perfectly fine. Have an opinion. Do whatever you have to do. But the nonstop incestuous day after day after
incestuous.
Day after day.
I think she meant incessant, but she said incestuous.
Incestuous. Whatever the word is. Day after day. It's too much.
Stop listening to it. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, if you think it's too much, then stop fucking listening to it. Why are you so invested in this shit? Like, just don't listen.
Way too much.
Oh my God.
It gets to the point, and I know this from my own self.
See, here's where it comes down to, is that Laura wants to get back to, she always uses other people, but really it's about her, because she's like, I went through this. I went through this online, because I willingly stayed here and dealt with this shit.
Gets to the point where Brittany's going to wake up one day.
I know, she always talks about Queen Bee. If people want to talk about a topic that they can, yeah. It's like,
and not know how to be normal, because she's so used to being on a defense. That's not a good place to be. I've been there. It's not a happy place to be. It's not a good place to be. And I remember saying to my old mods at one point, now that the fighting has stopped, I don't fucking know what to do with myself. All I know how to do is respond. All I know how to do is answer them. How do I stop it? Ignoring doesn't seem to matter. It really doesn't.
Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta rewind that for a second. She just said, I don't know what to do with myself. And then she's like, wait, hold on.
Know how to do is respond. All I know how to do is answer them. How do I stop it? Ignoring doesn't seem to matter.
Oh, all right.
It really doesn't. people
Laura, you've never ignored anybody. Shut up.
please
dude.
tell me to ignore. I ignore 95% of what goes on now. It still doesn't seem to make a difference. So in my studies this morning, I came across a video that was made probably at like 6 in the morning. It's not long, but I think it's worth listening to. It's from one of Granny's diehard mods.
It was pretty long, just to let you know.
She makes a lot of sense in it. She gets something wrong about me, but she makes a lot of sense in it. But it seems that Dark Heart admitted to being the one that called CPS on Brittany. Not only did she call the police, but now she called CPS. Okay. I'm going to say again the same thing that I said 3 months ago. All these people want to sit back and say, we're against it. We're against it. But you do not know the mental health of another creator. You of another sub. You are only speaking for your immediate crew. But you have thousands of subs. You don't know their mental health. And I can assure you, I've seen some
Are we supposed to know everybody's mental health here? Like, that is impossible. What do you mean you don't know their mental health? How would you? How would you know everybody's mental health situation on YouTube, Laura? Like, that's so crazy to even say.
up individuals over the years.
Oh, my God.
And it's sad that these people think, well, I can talk about someone every single day. And, you know, as long as I don't call CPS, everything will be fine. No, that's not the way this shit works. I had CPS called on me 5 fucking times.
5 times!
5 times.
5
3
times!
of them, I'm pretty sure I knew who it was. I do know who it was. The other 2.
I don't know how. I still to this day don't know how she's so sure that she knows who it was. Did this person admit to it? Like, I don't know how she's like, oh, I know who it is. Like, she solved the crime when, like, the person, from what I remember, denied it. So how does she know it's that person? And why would they have called on her? I don't know. I got questions.
Too skeptical. But do I think that it was somebody that was close to me? No. Do I think it was another creator that was close to me? No. Do I think it was one of the subs? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely it was. Every single time.
Yeah, she says it's Dave's ex Candy, but I'm like, how did she know that? I guess at the time when that happened, I was like, did Laura even like talk to that person? Like what would be their motive for doing that to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, was Laura bothering that person? I don't know. It's weird to me.
Except maybe the first one. But regardless, if you go after someone every single day and you talk about someone every single fucking day.
So here's the first lie. When you go after someone every single day and you talk about someone every single day, which never fucking happened to you, Laura, so shut the fuck up.
And you want to earn brownie points talking to someone every day. What in the fuck do you think your subs do? Do you think they don't want to earn your brownie points? Do you think they don't want kudos? Because I can assure you, they damn well think they're going to get some.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about with this. Like, what? Who wants to earn brownie points? What are you talking about, dude?
They damn well think they're doing the right thing.
Candy called to tell them she was accusing her. Yeah, I remember that. But in that video, she was denying it. We played that recently. Not that recently, but.
You're going to cheer it on, which privately you probably did. You probably did cheer it on privately.
She doxed their CPS worker, and the call was accusing Dave the fisherman of Laura of stuff.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't. I mean, you sit there and say she's a horrible mom. She's this, she's that. Well, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? Do you not think someone...
I'm opposed to call... Yeah, exactly. I'm opposed to calling, but Laura justified calling CPS on you by saying you don't know what was said to make me... So, yes. So if we're applying her logic, what did she say to make people call on her? Exactly.
Someone's going to finally
5 times.
Let me call CPS? Of course they are. You should hear some of the fucking ridiculous rumors that CPS was called on me. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. But you could tell it all came from YouTube, from the things they were saying. It was obvious from fucking YouTube. I am so sick and tired of hearing Bree.
She flips the fuck out of nowhere, dude. I was listening to this before. I'm like drawing something, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I jumped out of my chair because I was like, what is she yelling at? What happened?
BJ bring this on herself. Let me tell you why. And let me make this clear. I'm not BJ's biggest fan at all. Hey, Jenny.
Sounds like you are.
You don't see me in BJ's chats. You don't see me conversing with BJ. You don't see me and BJ behind the scenes.
This is the same thing she did with Bullhorn Betty. It was like she stuck up for Bullhorn Betty nonstop because, Laura used her situation to, I don't know, to like talk about her own situation. Because Laura just can't get over that people don't like her on the internet, I guess.
So believe me, I'm not BJ's biggest fucking fan. I don't agree with a lot of shit she does.
It sounds like you do. Her voice is like a hemorrhoid in the ears. Hey, chick. Once you're expelled, you can't go to another fraternity. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know shit about fraternities or sororities or anything. I'm like, why is she sharing this, dude? That's all I could say. Why? What happened to her? She fell off. Hold on. Good God. Oh my God. Hold on. She does. This happens like all the time. I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. I just went on a whole fucking rant and you guys didn't hear shit. All right. I'll try that again. I am so fucking sick and tired of hearing people say how Britney caused this on herself. Britney did not cause this on herself. Britney had absolutely zero control over what someone else does. These people are grown women. They're not little kids. They're not they are grown women.
Oh, wait a second. Because, like, you kind of blame me for you calling CPS. But, if somebody comes in your chat and says basically the same thing about the girl Britney, you're like, no, she didn't cause it on herself. Oh, okay.
And grown women can control themselves.
Except for you. You're the one grown woman who cannot control themselves. Okay, we got you.
I am responsible for me. Hold on.
Oh my God. What is going on here, dude?
Britney is responsible for Britney. Queen Bee is responsible for Queen Bee. Jonesin is responsible for Jonesin. I am so tired of hearing that somebody brought it on themselves.
Except for me. I brought it on myself.
No, they didn't.
Okay. Well, according to you, I brought it on myself, Laura.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, you're not sorry. We know that.
Anyone that says that is looking for an excuse to be a fucking cunt. Plain and simple. Hate to say it, but it's true. It's not Britney's fault. I don't care if Britney's the worst person in the world. You know what? 2 years ago, nobody gave a fuck what Britney did except Granny. Here's another example. Natasha Cooper. Natasha Cooper had CPS called on her a shitload of times when Granny was talking about her over and over and over. Is it Granny's fault? Did Natasha bring it on herself? No, she didn't. Now, all right. The flip side of that is you look at Boogie, I forgot his numbers, but Boogie from Lolcow Community used to be
Boogie numbers?
Gamer. Boogie lied about cancer. Boogie got a lot of hate because of that. That's someone that brought it on himself. He lied to his audience.
Laura, it's kind of the same way you bring shit on yourself when you're like fucking doing shit like this. What the fuck is that? Ew. You're like, you do it to yourself, dude. A lot of the things, a lot of the hate you get, a lot of the criticism you get is stuff that you kind of brought on yourself by just, acting a fool.
Lied to his subs and said that he had cancer that he never fucking had. That is someone that brought on hate by himself.
Does anyone know if Queen Bee or B Tim even address her at all, or is she desperately trying to get their attention? I think she's just trying to get their attention. I don't even think any of these people talk about her.
That's the difference. Britney didn't do any of that.
Yeah, she's like so deep in this stupid YouTube drama. Like, that's like whatever, dude. Who's Boogie? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Is that the one Tracy's always watching? These like fucking Lolcow people?
Okay. So this comes from Megan VR, who, as you guys know,
They throw a bone at her once in a blue moon.
was one of Granny's like super mods for a long time. She happened to do a good video.
Super mods. What's a super mod? Super mod. So stupid.
And you'll understand why I think it's a good video about halfway through it.
Laura's like, she does a good video, but the whole
Hey,
time
everybody.
she's like, no.
So this is a very impromptu live. I don't really expect anybody to be here. I am on my way to work. But
What the fuck?
I didn't feel like this could wait. So I went to sleep very early last night and woke up at like 4:30 or some shit like that. And decided to listen to Britney's, which is a mistake as usual. And something got me really heated. Hey, Billy. I'm at a stoplight, so I can read it. I'm on my way to work.
Oh my god. Dude.
So last night, she started her drama bullshit again. And then it comes out that Dark Horse admits to calling CPS on Britney. Now, before, all she did was admit to the wellness check or calling the police or whatever. But then it came out that she
talks the most about creators. She probably calls CPS on with her jitter.
Okay, let me also tell you guys. You guys have the power to get Britney to stop. You want to know how? Stop donating. Stop donating to drama streams. I mean that wholeheartedly.
Laura's like, stop donating to her and donate to me. Like, what? Oh my god, Lord. Nobody has the power to stop anybody doing anything because guess what? Everybody here is grown-ass motherfucking adults who, control themselves. Her and there's quite a few other people here that have this, like, weird thinking that, like, people control other people's fucking minds and shit on here. It's fucking weird, dude. I'm sorry. But, like, nobody fucking controls me. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't control anybody in this chat. You guys fucking think for yourselves. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about?
That is
What?
how you will get her to stop doing drama streams and ignore them, is if she makes no money.
How about this? How about if you don't like the fact that the girl is doing, whatever, drama streams, how about just don't fucking watch her? Like, you're like, we have to have a fucking intervention with her and, like, stop giving her money. Like, just don't watch her if you don't like what she's doing. Like, just like I don't watch a bunch of people around here because I don't fucking care what they're talking about.
And I mean that
Yeah, wholeheartedly. Everything's wholeheartedly.
100%. You guys might think I'm crazy. Tip her, donate to her for true crime, but stop donating to her for drama and she will stop the drama.
Like you didn't do? Like you didn't do? Okay. I love when she's, like, giving everybody this advice as if, like, she would even follow half the advice that she actually, like, puts out there. It's so funny.
actually called CPS. Which, what frustrated me about the whole thing is she puts this comment that says that she called CPS and that other people did too. And right away,
I was like, what the fuck is that? It's her, I guess, the girl's background.
Brittany before had called her a liar, right? But then when she makes that comment, she says that other people have called. All of a sudden, she's telling the truth. Who else called? Somebody must have called. She said that somebody else called. So why the fuck do you believe her now with that one comment, but you didn't believe her before? Then she goes on to play her on Queen's panel, I guess. I haven't heard the whole thing. I heard the small snippet she played before I decided to go live. Hey, CJ. And
yeah, I don't watch any of these people. I just, it sounds so fucking, like, messy. No thanks.
she's literally up there. Dark Horse is literally up there admitting it and saying like it was a good thing. And then Brittany thinks that everybody else is like good with this. You know what I mean? Like we're just okay with it. When she was getting backlash from it, fucking Laura like was kicked out of the community basically for calling.
She gets so fucking triggered right here. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. I was not kicked out of the community.
Okay, Laura was not kicked out of the fucking community. Just because Queen Bee says Laura is kicked out of the community, no, Laura was not kicked out of the community. Laura rose above And if weak
Laura rose above.
ass people don't want to come in here because of a mistake I made 5 years
Weak ass people. If weak ass people don't want to come in here. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. She thinks people are coming in there because they're like scared to be seen in her chat. And it's like, no, it's because people think you're a fucking asshole. But yeah, okay.
years ago, that's on them. Believe me, you support a lot worse, Megan. Just saying.
Megan. Yeah, the community she left 500 times, right?
Yes, Laura lied for 3 fucking years.
Megan, what the fuck did you think I was gonna do?
What the fuck did you think I was gonna do? I don't know. How about just not do it? And then you wouldn't have to fucking lie to everybody for 3 years. I don't know. Call me crazy.
I mean, for real. Do you think I wasn't gonna lie about it? I mean, let's be honest. Of course I was gonna fucking lie about it. At least I didn't lie about cancer.
At least I didn't lie about cancer. Oh my god, Laura. Oh my god. I can't with you, dude. You're just God, you are a fucking wellspring of fucking crazy, dude.
And so she's all trying to find the clip where Dark Horse said that she didn't call CPS and that the only reason that she called the cops because she felt bad that someone called CPS. It's like, obviously this bitch is a fucking psychopathic liar, right? So, but you're going to pick and choose what the fuck that you're going to believe? That doesn't make any fucking sense, Brittany. And then she went back to say, this is all Granny's fault. This is all Granny and the mod's fault for the past 3 years of this bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Guess what didn't happen the past 3 years, Brittany? Nobody fucking doxed you. Nobody called CPS on you. None of this shit happened because we aren't for this shit.
So you just said it, Megan, and you're right. This didn't happen 3 years ago. This didn't happen 2 years ago. It just didn't happen. What? But it happened now. It happened when she's dogpiled, not when it's one-on-one, like when it was her.
Tracy said she wasn't accepted. Oh, I'm sorry. She said she wasn't accepted by the DC because she refused to kiss Wendy and Diane's asses. Yeah, that's why.
Granny or TT. But Granny claims that someone called CPS on her. I've heard it a few times. Natasha Cooper, when Granny was going after her. You guys make it out like nobody's ever called CPS. Get the fuck out of here. Every single creator in this community has had CPS called on them.
I was like, what the fuck is she talking about right here? Laura's trying to normalize this shit. She's like, every single creator has had CPS called on them. Like, it's normal. Like, it's fucking normal. First of all, that's not even true. I don't know who she's talking about, but, like, no, it's not true. Not every single creator. But second of all, like, it's, so that, what? So that makes it normal? Oh, my God, dude.
I mean, and someone's doing it. So let's not act like it's, oh,
obviously.
my God, we don't believe in it. Yeah, you do. Because Brittany had someone called at her school. MGL had it called to her school. I mean, come on.
Come on, guys. Just normalize this shit.
Never been for this shit. There was one time that CPS was called on somebody.
She really is, dude. She's obsessed with CPS, bro. Like, it's fucking weird. The amount of time she spends thinking and talking about it is fucking weird. Fucking weird.
I was not a part of it. And that person admitted it, but it was a true worry as to what was going on at the time. Right? But nobody has ever...
Bullshit. There was no true worry about anything.
How do you know?
Called CPS just for the fucking hell of it to get back at somebody. Like, the shit that this Dark Horse was saying...
Oh, you mean like Laura does? Oh, okay. I don't know shit about this other girl's call, so I have no idea what's going on there.
Yeah, she really is, CJ. Hey,
yeah, Sarah. She's like, oh, well, at least I didn't lie about cancer. She's like, I lie about everything else, but at least I didn't lie about cancer. Okay, great.
The shit that,
where should we send your fucking award, you know?
This person was saying, like, it was a good thing. Like, the fuck? CPS is never a fucking good thing. She is a fucking psycho. And she's turned on so many people. And the thing is, she wants to blame Granny. And
did you see Laura's comments under Chasing's video? Which video?
She wants to blame us mods when none of this has ever happened before, right? She wants to claim inciting, but let's just forget everything that fucking Brittany has said, right? Let's just forget it all.
I have no idea.
She didn't do anything. people are just picking on her for no fucking reason. She's not poking and poking and poking and poking at people. She's not making fun of the way people talk and calling. Well, she just joking 2 nights ago about somebody having a huge head and whatever, right? She continues to poke. I've gone to her privately. I said, if you want this to stop, you need to fucking stop. You know what she tells me? I'm not going to stop. So if you're not going to fucking stop, and I'll show that fucking proof, Brittany.
Megan, here's my question. Did you go to Clue and say you need to stop?
Did Laura not say that this was like a good video? Because she has argued with every point that this girl has made. I'm like so confused. I'm like so fucking utterly confused right now.
Did you go to Queen Bee and say you need to stop? Did
Okay,
you go
hold on.
to everybody and say you need to stop? I mean, I know you must said it to Granny because Granny did stop. Did you go to Jay and say you need to stop, or did you just go to Brittany? Now, in all fairness, I understand why she would have gone to Brittany. I understand that her and Brittany and Granny, you know, they go way back. So I understand that it's not like Patty, whatever the fuck her name is. It's not like her.
Hold
I
on.
do believe Megan probably went to Brittany with good intention.
We're going to take a little detour. Let's see. Share this tab. Look at the cute little foxy. So cute. How sad, though, honestly, about this girl. Like, come on. You know, it's really sad that people are struggling like that. Oh, she wrote under here, let's see. Gone by suicide due to online bullying. I've watched her for about a year. She was truly the sweetest. Trolls and even some she knew bullied her to the point she couldn't take it. She leaves behind a young daughter, husband, and all the animals she's rescued. Really sad, dude. So sad. So sad. Where's Laura commented under here? Is this it? Am I on the right post? Hold on a second. I remember when Purple Granny is watching her little sister. Oh my god. Hold on, because I don't see Laura's comments under here unless she has me blocked. Let's do this. Let's see. Unless I'm on the wrong one, which is possible. Hold on. Oh, not the post, the video. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go. I was in the wrong place. Look at that. Was it just a regular upload? Yes, okay. I'll have to agree here. Don't use this shit for your own, you know, bullshit. Laura does that all the time, though. She always exploits people's, you know, fucking tragedies and shit. Because it's her thing. It's what she does. Hold on a second. Alright. Very humble woman. So sad. It is very sad. I mean, why are people fucking with this girl anyway online? She's not bothering anybody from what I could see here. Very sad situation. Oh, here. Here's Laura. Here she is. Okay, I think this is directed at me. So let me explain my stance. Hopefully you understand. Oh my god. We do not know what anyone's mental health is. Do you know what Brittany is diagnosed with? Clue, QB, Granny, etc.? No, we don't. Oh my god, Laura, why? Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. No, we don't. But even more than that, do we know what Brittany's mod's mental health is? I don't understand. Or sinners? Nope, we sure don't. Proving a point doesn't have to mean that she is in our community. That's as silly as saying, if you are not black, you can't stand against racism. What is going on in this sick and twisted community is far worse than anything we have ever had or seen here. Real people are getting hurt, and real people are going over the edge to hurt others. We have, Laura, like, oh my god, dude. All of a sudden, Laura's like, you know, she's the YouTube police. She cares. We have always said that someone is going to end up doing the unthinkable. Well, unfortunately, the unthinkable happened to someone. But this isn't someone. This is somebody who is already dealing with obvious issues, okay? And somebody who was not participating actively in a drama community, Laura. You cannot even compare this shit. You cannot compare this shit. I'm sorry. You can't. This girl's not bothering anybody. Okay? She was making videos about animals. This is not the same as what you're talking about here. Ay, ay, ay. all the bashing. The person just said in the video that she was playing that the girl Brittany's like, oh, I'm not going to stop. Well, then if you're not going to stop, the other people aren't going to stop. So, like, how do you compare that to somebody who's, like, just minding their business, making videos about rescuing animals? It's like, what? How does that even compare? Well, all right, it doesn't have to be someone from our community. All this bashing of the same day after day after day, day after day after day. I don't care who it is. I told everyone to watch your live if they want to know about Clue. I said Chasen did an awesome live covering it from top to bottom. It's all you need to watch, period. One and done. And I stand by that. If you or anyone else, she always has to, like, sprinkle in some, like, compliments, you know, like that. I don't even know if it has anything to do with anything, but she's just, like, kissing ass a little bit. She's like, all right, whatever. If you or anyone else wants to see change, well, then be the change you want to see. I give my own opinion just like everyone else, but I haven't gone after anyone in a long time. Very long time. Laura, you literally talk about these people every fucking day. Go look at the titles on your live streams. Every time you're live, you're talking about one of these people. So again, if this video is geared at me, shame on you for believing I had anything but the best intentions and wanting to get this community semi back to where it once was. That community is not this community that Laura keeps, like, referring to. I don't even know what community she's talking about. That's like its own entity, okay? Hey. How about just, like, don't participate in it and then you won't be a part of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. If that makes me a horrible person, so be it. I'll wear that crown proudly. Oh, here we go. Laura, the fucking, savior, the community savior. Oh, and lastly, I forgot, I don't talk about things based on creators. I talk about things based on subs. Many subs were part of her community. What? I don't talk about things based on creators. I don't even know why anybody even bothers, like, answering this shit, but Chasing's, like, way better than me because I would just be like, Laura, go back to your fucking little corner, okay? Go fucking put your dunce cap back on and get the fuck back in your corner. Go sit on your little fucking stool in your corner, okay? Nobody fucking cares what you think, you dumb fuck. Chasing writes, this video is not directed at any one person. It was directed at a pattern where people who do participate in back and forth, retaliate publicly, and even go real life are now pointing to Michaela Rain's death as some kind of universal warning. But that's not what happened to Michaela. She didn't trade jabs. Thank you. She wasn't part of our fights. Exactly. She was quiet. She was being quietly harassed from inside and outside her space. Okay. Totally different, dude. That's what I'm saying here. By other rescue organizations and small online forums. She wasn't mutual combat. She didn't go live and defend herself. She broke under a pressure she never engaged in. Totally fucking different, dude. Totally different. So yes, bullying is a huge problem, but no, this wasn't just like what happens here. Okay, I agree with her on this point that she's making here. 100%. This isn't even the same. You cannot fucking even compare the two, okay? So Laura's like, LOL. I was literally just amending my comment to say, one of my Patreons just said this was probably not directed at me, so ignore me, LOL. Oh my God, dude. We don't have to know anyone's mental health as subs are being... Oh, wait, sorry. I just, like, skipped to the next comment. I legit just ended a live at 3, so logically, I assumed it was me. LOL. Foot and mouth. Yeah, what else is new? What else is new? Hold on. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. In May, Laura said she wanted someone's MS to eat them from the inside out and threatened to call someone's job, but she hasn't gone after anyone. Yeah, great fucking comment right there. True that. Right? Oh my God. But it doesn't matter if it's a back and forth. It does, Laura. It does. It absolutely matters. What matters is due to her mental health, she left behind a beautiful daughter and husband. Okay, and nobody knew that this girl, and I'm sure the people that were even harassing her and bullying her did not know that this girl was dealing with depression and already had these issues prior to, doing what she was doing. Because a lot of people don't talk about that shit because it's just not something people talk about all the time. It's a taboo topic, Anyway, all right. So then, all right. So then she writes back, and I totally agree that we don't know what people are going through. And yes, that's exactly why we should speak up. But for me, that's not the same as turning someone else's tragedy into a reflection of our own situation. Michaela wasn't in creator fights. She wasn't clapping back, making fun of people, or doing daily live streams about anyone. There you go. Ah, thank you, Nana. Appreciate that. Her situation was very different from what happened in this community, and I just think it's important not to blur those lines. Speaking out against racism is about addressing systems of harm that affect entire groups of people. What happened to Michaela was personal, devastating, and specific. Comparing the two minimizes both. Laura writes, okay, understood. Yeah, I definitely didn't try to make it about me or anyone else. God, yes, you did, Laura. Yes, you did. We're watching it right now. So if I would have realized that is what you were saying, I wouldn't have made a comment, LOL. I agree that it shouldn't be used that way by any creator, but you just did that. I don't watch enough people these days. What? So Pugs writes, but you did 100% as always. You don't watch, yet you know all that is going on. How exactly is that? Osmosis. Dude. Oh my God, that was kind of funny. That was kind of fucking funny. All right, back to this. God, dude. Oh, wait, my fucking sound's probably going to cut out. Tell me if you guys could hear this.
But I'm just curious if she went to everybody else. And I'm going to guess.
She absolutely used it exactly how she's saying she didn't use it in this. Like, what? Like, how are you denying that you... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. We just listened to it.
That answer is no, but I'll let her tell me.
Pug, she probably didn't delete your comment. It probably just got auto-modded by YouTube because YouTube just sucks lately and is fucking deleting people's comments, and it's so fucking annoying.
Showing that proof.
Or go to newest first. It might be there, but I doubt she deleted it. It probably just got auto-deleted because I get people accusing me of deleting comments all the time, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't delete people's comments unless they're like doxing or being like absolutely like racist or hateful or some shit. I won't delete your comment, dude. I don't care even if it's negative towards me. I don't delete it. I leave it there. So, yeah. Anyway.
I told you want this to stop. You need to fucking stop.
Why does Brittany have to be the one to stop? Why can't Clue stop? Why can't Jay stop? Why can't Queen Bee stop? Why does Brittany have to be the one to stop?
Oh my
God. Get the fuck out of here.
See, that's Laura fighting like for herself. Like she's like, why does this one have to stop?
I stopped.
I just want
really
to save this video for later.
I stopped really posting about her because like I don't like the gang mentality. I watched what happened with Jess on it, and it was too fucking much. Oh but then she's still gonna fucking blame Granny and us mods, and I'm fucking over it. I'm so fucking over it. Granny's made it clear that she does not like what's going on. Right? She's made it fucking clear. She's told her friends to please stop. All it's doing is bringing traffic to Brittany. All it's done is giving her victimhood. You're making her a victim by doing it. Right? And does it stop? No. Obviously, Granny's control sucks. Right?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm so over this.
Where is the part where Laura? I don't even want to
Jenny, thank you so much. I just saw it and I was like, do I have to check my email too? But then you wrote that. Thank you so much.
Jenny Hansen dropping Laura, bombs over there. Money bombs.
Sorry, I just had to do this. I had to get it off my mind because it was going to piss me off today. Obviously, Dorcas Justice is alone in this, okay? Nobody should be giving her any fucking platform.
I have no fucking idea who this person is.
Or any of their...
But whoever they are, like, why the fuck are you calling CPS on fucking YouTubers, dude? Stop. Just stop. You're not in these people's fucking houses, dude.
Fucking time. Like, she needs to fucking go. She obviously has some fucking issues.
Now, I also want to state something. The difference between... I know, I saw it.
Let's hear it. I think this is the part I wanted to play. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you for, blessing me.
The difference between my CPS call and Dark Horse, big difference. Dark Heart. Here's the main differences.
Ready? You ready? you ready? Are you guys ready? Because I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this yet. All right, let's go.
One, dark heart is not dark heart.
She can't even fucking talk, but okay.
Whatever. DH is not being attacked every single day.
Laura, nobody was fucking attacking you every fucking day. But let's go ahead. Number 2, let's see the first fucking lie.
Her entire world is not being attacked.
Laura's entire world is being attacked, guys. Her entire world is being attacked. I fucking... this bitch.
Business isn't being attacked.
Her business isn't being attacked. Laura, guess what? We're going to look at your fucking candles again. But, okay, your fucking green waffle candles. What the fuck are you thinking? What kind of fucking crack are you smoking? Okay? But... first of all, nobody in here is buying your fucking candles, okay? Not one person in this fucking chat is buying your fucking candles, okay? Before when Laura made this CPS call, I laughed at her fucking candles, okay? Attacking your business, like, did I affect your business in any way, shape, or form? Seriously. Nobody in here is buying your fucking candles anyway because they don't like you. It has nothing to do with me. They're not going to give you money because, and I, tell me if I'm wrong in the chat, because number one, they don't fucking trust you, okay? Because you're known to fucking do shit like, call CPS, dox people, give their fucking addresses, okay? Your candles are fucking ugly. They probably don't like the way they look. And that's probably why they're not going to buy them. But they just don't like you as a person. That's probably the main reason why people aren't going to buy your candles, Laura. It has nothing to do with me laughing at them or criticizing them. Okay? That still doesn't give you an excuse to call CPS on my kid and fucking go after my husband. Okay? That isn't here, that didn't do anything to you. I cannot believe you keep saying this as if it's some type of fucking justification for what you did. Because I laughed at your fucking candles, dude. And never was I live every fucking day talking about you, dude. So you can stop with that fucking lie. Yeah, green Oreos. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Did I fucking miss something? I don't know. What's going on here?
Kids aren't being attacked.
When were her kids attacked? When the fuck did I say anything negative about Laura's kids? I want you to hear this. Hold on. Without me interrupting it. Because I'm like, when the fuck did any of this happen?
It's the main differences. One, dark heart is not dark heart, whatever, DH, is not being attacked every single day. Her entire world is not being attacked. Her business isn't being attacked. Her kids aren't being attacked.
When did I attack Laura's kids? Ever. Wow, dude. So that shit pisses me off, because if you want to say, Leanna was talking shit about me, fine. She laughed at my candles, fine. But, like, the way you're making it sound, it's like, oh, I was attacking your business. Like, I was, like, actively going around, making videos that, like, fucking, putting your business name on it. Like, don't buy energy candles and campaigning against your business. I laughed at your fucking candles, dude. Seriously. With other people, mind you, because there was other people on my panels at that time that used to laugh at them with me. So why didn't those people get CPS calls, Laura? Or maybe they did. But... I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me? And then, what are you talking about? Attacking your kids? I never fucking attacked your kids ever, dude. And nor would I. Fuck out of here, dude.
She has no, there was no reason for her to call other than to earn brownie points.
Oh, so Laura had a reason. She's like, here's the difference, okay? I was doing it because I'm a big fucking baby, right? And she just wanted to earn brownie points, okay? They're both fucking wrong, Laura. Like, whatever way you want to paint it, you're wrong and she's wrong. I cannot believe this asshole is sitting here trying to, like, fucking justify this because I laughed at her fucking candles. And then the rest of it's just lies, dude. I was never live every day. I mean, give me a fucking break. And I was never attacking your fucking kids. I mean... Okay, Laura, yeah, you got me. I laughed at your shitty candles and criticized them. And guess what? They still suck.
Totally different.
But guess what? Nobody in here disagrees with me, and nobody in here is buying your fucking candles anyway. And there's people in here that have bought your candles and regret buying them. But that's not because of me. So...
scenario than mine. And why I just couldn't fucking take anymore.
Yeah. She's such a hypocrite because she's going after other people's livelihood by telling them not to super chat. There you go. I never said don't buy Laura's candles. Never once have I come up here and been like, don't buy Laura's candles. I've criticized the way they look. Just like, that's it. Okay, that's my fucking opinion. I criticize a lot of things. I criticize clothing online and shoes and all sorts of shit. Because, whatever. That's what people do. Okay? But, like, never have I been like, oh, don't buy Laura's candles and made videos telling people don't buy her candles. Like, attacked her business. I didn't affect your business in any way, shape, or form, Laura. I talked to people who already aren't buying your candles and they're not buying them. So... okay, I had your product and I showed your product that you sent me on my fucking live stream. So I have a right to comment on it.
Completely different. And I think when a sub does it,
I can't believe, and then again, here we go with the sub and creator bullshit that Laura thinks. It's like, Laura, we're all the same, dude. We're all people, okay? I don't know why she like has this in her brain difference. The only difference between a subscriber and a creator or a channel holder, whatever you want to call it, is that one person, you know, talks on a fucking channel and the other person, you know, talks in a chat. Otherwise than that, we're all the same. She makes it like, I don't know, people who have YouTube channels are somehow above other people that don't. I don't even understand her thinking here with this shit.
And you don't, like, that sub is never even...
I actually liked all the candles I bought from Laura. Never again. Now it's finally been revealed her, real life. I would never order from a company that looks up customers' houses and shares it. Yeah, no, nobody would. And, like, see, that's fine. Like, I said, even with her fucking candle that she sent me, it smelled good. It was just the presentation was horrible. You know, everything else about it, like, it smelled good. The one candle she sent me burnt okay. That was, like, one of the last ones she sent me. But, like, the presentation was a mess. I've always stood by that. Like, it was a fucking mess.
Talked about that it's just a totally different fucking ballgame.
Calling CPS on Brittany.
Yeah, she has a seniority complex. Something like that, right?
Brittany was not okay. Like, period. Fucking period. Hey, Solo.
I hated them.
She doesn't stop. I know. It's like...
But Megan, QB doesn't stop. Jay doesn't stop.
You don't stop.
Clue doesn't stop. Trisha doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking news. If you could type in a chat, you have a YouTube channel. That's what I don't understand. I'm like, it's always like this comparison to like, oh, subs and creators. And it's like, no, we're all just the same people, dude. Oh my God.
The list goes on with people that don't stop. Why are you singling out fucking Brittany?
I wonder if Laura worships other YouTube creators and that's why she thinks that way. Like, does she look up to other YouTube creators as like gods or something? Like, I don't know.
Why don't you go to the people that go after her every fucking day? Talk to them.
Every fucking day. Why is she so... If she's not friends with this Brittany girl, what is the purpose of all of this? Like, again, it has to come back to, like, her own feelings about the way she feels like she was treated. Because I'm like, why are you so fucking invested in this? You know? Like, really, why do you fucking care that much about this girl being talked about by these people? Just, like, if it bothers you, just don't fucking watch it. If you think at this point in time, after being on here for how many years, that you're somehow going to control, you know, groups of people and, like, you know, change the subject in which they're interested in or which, you know, what they want to talk about, like, you're fucking delusional, dude. The only person you have control over is yourself. So if you're bothered by it, then just don't watch it. But why are you taking it so fucking personally? It has nothing to do with you. I don't get it, dude.
I mean, I don't even know what else to say to her, you know? It's like your subs are getting tired of it. They're telling you they're getting tired of it.
Pungent, yeah.
And you don't care. Brittany, you are right back.
No, she's not friends with any of them. That's why I'm like, what are you so invested in this for? It's so weird.
To where you were back in 2022 when you were trying to get into true crime. And we kept begging you to please stop talking about the drama. Please stop going into drama streams. And that's all you fucking did. Is you...
I'm not sure who she is, Yarn. She's just a new creator from the UK or something. I don't know. She had an accent that I played yesterday. A lot of new creators popped up just to go after Brittany.
If Queen liked Brittany, Laura would hate her. Yeah, probably. Probably.
Went into fucking drama streams. Then we had to get to the point because you wouldn't fucking stop to tell you if you're going to go into the drama streams, at least go under a goddamn alt. Because then the backlash wouldn't fucking be on you so quick. But you didn't fucking listen. You still did it, and then cried the next day when Jessica went out at you because you were in liking talking shit about her.
She has a better chance of poaching eggs.
Fuck's sake, man, you don't know when to fucking stop. Your ego is getting the fucking best of you. You have people that want you.
No one could call CPS on a creator but her. Laura's the only one with an excuse to make it okay that she called. Yeah, that's exactly it. She's got an excuse. She's like, I was being, tortured, just like she's being tortured through this, right? She's voluntarily fucking watching this shit and listening to it, and then, choosing to be fucking outraged by it. And oh my god, dude. It's the same thing, Laura. It's the same fucking thing.
To do true crime. If they fucking stream you, so fucking what?
Oh my god, dude.
Megan, since when do you care about Britney? I'm sorry, but this seems fake to me because she doesn't give a fuck about Britney.
Who the fuck is Megan? Anyway. I don't think you give a fuck about her either, Laura. You really, hold on. I don't know how much more of this I could fucking listen to be quite honest with you. Because I don't know any of these people. I don't fucking pay attention to them. But, oh, you care, right? This is all sincere. You actually care about Britney. Right? I don't understand why at the beginning of this video, she played this and she's like, oh, she made a really good video. And then here she is like ripping everything that the girl has to say to shreds. I don't even know who this person is. This Megan person.
If they snipe you, so fucking what? God damn. Why do you care? If your friends suck.
I think Laura's getting so mad because I think that the advice that this girl is giving right now is the same advice that she has heard from people through the years. And she's taking it personally. She's taking it like it's being said to her. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the same exact advice. The advice that this woman, this Megan person is given to Britney, whoever, is the same advice that we have all given to Laura at some point in time. Like, just do your true crime, stop, doing the drama and all this shit. And it's the same fucking advice we all gave to Laura. And she just blatantly fucking ignored it. It's the same advice.
Megan and Kelsey and all of them, they fucking suck as friends. You know why they suck as friends? Because they keep telling you what the fuck is going on.
Same shit I always used to say about Laura. I'm like, you know what? Your friends keep telling you all this shit and they're not helping you. They're not being friends to you. I used to say it all the time.
Guess what we don't do with Jessica? We don't tell her what the fuck is going on. Period. We don't tell her. Because it'll drive her fucking crazy. She doesn't want to fucking hear it. Your friends need to stop fucking telling you what the fuck is going on. Period. If they care about you. And if they truly want you to do true crime over the drama, they need to shut the fuck up.
That's true.
I agree, Sarah. Like, it's not that hard to fucking understand. She goes live and then she cries, oh, they're sniping me. And then she's going to pull up all these things. Who fucking cares? They're going to get bored.
Laura meant she made a really good video that Laura could argue with, disagree with, and tell them how wrong they are, mute them, and then block. Yeah, exactly.
You know why they keep streaming you, Britney? It's because you keep giving them fucking content, dumbass.
Same thing with Laura. Same thing.
You getting all upset and crying and bitching. They live for that shit.
Yep.
They like making you react, and you're giving it to them like an idiot.
Laura's not hearing any of this, though.
So if you want to stop.
Now, understand something. She's not wrong in what she's saying. I just feel like...
the pea candle. Oh, my God, the sweet pea.
Why would Megan care this much about Britney stopping? That's the part I'm not getting. But she's not wrong in what she's saying. She's actually right.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh,
focus on your true crime. Ignore the bullshit. Talk about it behind the scenes, whatever, but keep it away from your fucking channel. And I don't even know why I'm giving you advice, except the fact that I'm so fucking sick of you blaming Granny and us mods for your fucking bullshit.
Sounds like somebody else.
And I have to agree with that, too. I do not think that all of this hate comes from Granny. It comes from GW. It comes from, what's her name? Queen Bee. That's where all this hate comes from. She wants to easily blame Granny because that's the easy thing to do. No, this isn't Granny. This has to do with that video and QB.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, she's right about everything except what she says about me. Yeah. Exactly.
Jesus. Hey, Savannah. Sorry if I didn't say hey to everybody. I'm driving, so I'm not really watching chat.
Oh my God, dude. What is going on in the background there?
Unless I stop. So, I don't know. That just pissed me off. It's like, is Dark Horse a liar or not? Obviously, she's got fucking issues. She's serious fucking issues.
I can't
like to think that
much more of this. I'm sorry. I just had to skip through. I can't listen to much
Anybody
more
on the internet is a fucking loser.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to skip this.
They don't know who
video.
the fuck the people are. They don't know who these people are.
No offense to this woman. I just like, all right, I had enough.
Which means they know that these people are going real life. I heard Clue threaten to call CPS on Brittany. Oh,
Laura, you do that all the time.
Oh, I'd love to see the hypocrisy in that one.
Oh, are they? Oh, awesome. I've watched so many interviews with Yannetti and Alessi, though. They've been on like every channel. I'm like, where's Alan Jackson? No offense to them. I want to hear from Alan Jackson. I have a feeling they're under some type of contract where him and Karen Reed are doing another one of those like series or something, and that's why we haven't really heard from him. He did do one interview on this guy's show, but
it's okay for Clue to say it, right? Because it's Clue. What are you afraid Clue's gonna do to you?
Oh my God, I don't care about any of these people. I'm so sorry. I just don't. I like Cluminati, whoever the fuck that is. All right, here, Laura, I'm gonna give you an example of how I'm not affecting your business. Okay, let's go there instead. This. Me saying, hold on. Oh my God, I gotta turn the music off. I'm sorry, I can't. She picks the worst music ever. All right, whatever. Can somebody tell me what the point of these fucking things are, by the way? It's called intention oil, and I need to know, what do you exactly do with this? Is it a roll-on? I hope they ask good questions. I've watched so many reviews, interviews, and I want to hear good questions being asked. Not that everybody asks bad questions. I just want to hear like some of the more like detailed questions about like certain things that they did. But anyway, all right. Tell me what this does, okay? Tell me what the fuck people need this for. Why? And there's dust all over it. It's like, dude, I don't know. Why, when you make these videos, why don't you make the video when you, like, actually take, like, the final picture of this shit? This is just bad marketing. Like, it's on your dirty counter. Like, it just, like, why just... You see what I'm saying? There's... I don't even know what this is. Like, a book down here. It looks like... It looks like it was taken with like a fucking 1990s disposable camera with the flash on. Like, there's like cleaning products everywhere, scratches. Like, I don't know. This isn't a good advertisement for your business, dude. Whatever the fuck this thing is, it looks like a transformer head. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. What the fuck is going on here? But like, why? Why are we doing this? And why is like the... What? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it's like so fast, you can't even like see this shit. Like, it's so fast. Everything, nothing matches. Nothing's a fucking seam, okay? But again, nobody in here is buying this shit anyway, Laura. Nobody's buying it. What is going on? I don't know. These are just not good. Why do you have the ingredients listed on the front? It looks weird. Sorry. It just does. I've never seen that before. She has an expiration date on it. How does she know when this expires? This is why people are not buying your shit, dude. Not because of me, but because what is this, dude? Why are we making these things? I don't get it, dude. I'm sorry. And again, your refrigerator's in the background, a coffee mug, like whatever the fuck this blue thing is. I don't know, because there's always like weird objects in her house that I just like can't fucking make out. You know, on your kitchen counter. Like, why is this your advertisement for your shit? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But like, why are we doing green waffles? I don't, and green strawberries. In green. Is it like green month? Is there like something going on with green this month that I don't know about? Like, you know, they have like autism awareness month and everything's blue. Why are we doing green waffles? Like, explain to me why this is happening. And then I don't know what's going on in this thing. This, like, why do we have a bunch of random objects in a fucking martini glass? That, I don't get it, dude. I'm sorry. Like, this is not me ripping apart your business. This is me, like, asking questions, okay? Why are there ghost candles here? There's, like, candles that are see-through. I don't know. I have questions. I'm sorry. But, like, what is going on here? Do you not see this when you post this shit? That there's, like, a ghost of the image back here. There's a ghost of the image over here. I'm so fucking confused about this. Blue waffle candles with black Oreo things and then green. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Makes no fucking sense. Zero. And then I don't know what this is. Hold on a second. Oh boy. I don't know what this is. Is that Ovi? Hold on a second. It sounded like somebody just came through my front door. Hold on a second. Or I don't know if the dog. Hello? Oh my god. What are you doing? Scared the shit out of me. Dude, it legit just sounded like somebody came in my house. What the fuck? I think he pushed the door open. It scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? It sounded like somebody just walked through my front door. That was so weird. All right. And then, like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Like, where are they in a cave? What is happening, dude? Dark blue waffles on top of light blue waffles on top of green, on top of whipped cream. Oh my god, dude. Why? I just need to know why we're making green waffles, dude. It looks more like that geode headboard she made. I need to know. Like, like, what exactly is this? I understand you're trying to make, like, these desserty looking things, but it just doesn't look like a dessert that I've ever seen. I've never seen miniature green waffles in whipped cream on top of, like, Jello. I don't know. What is this? What is it supposed to mimic? What is it supposed to be? I don't get it. I just don't get it. But this isn't me destroying your business or going after your business, Laura. I seriously, like, I think I've given you some, you know, decent advice. Like, I don't get the color scheme. I don't get it. I don't get what it's for. I don't get why it's even, like, blue. Did you just not have other colors? I don't know. Like, maybe it would be better with, like, pink and then, like, the waffles actually looking like colored waffles that you would eat. Like a dark black waffle. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. And, like, she didn't get many, you know, comments or anything. So, like, I assume I'm not alone here. I don't know what's going on here. Blue with pencil shavings. I'm not sure what that is. Granulated wax. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And then just a lot of blue. A lot of blue. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like the same picture with the refrigerator and your messy counter in the background. I just don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't get what goes through her brain. All right, wax melts. All the labels are crooked, but that's fine. Okay. And, oh, the wood. Okay. We're doing wood. We're doing the wood. I don't know, dude. I don't know. 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 I don't get it. I just don't get it. She's like, drop it like it's hot. New products listed tomorrow. Sneak peek, candle shop, Angel top shelf. Top shelf? What the fuck is top shelf? I don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. Oh, there's stuff floating in there? No. Oh, there's stuff floating in all of them. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, no. No, thank you. No organic material. Was she on shrooms when she poured these candles? I see other people doing candles because I'm in, like, candle groups on Facebook, and I see, like, people making, like, those, like, I see what she's trying to do. She's just not executing it the right way. because I see other people doing it, but they're doing it good. And it looks neat and it looks like something cute. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like, oh, that's cute. Like, it's not necessarily something I would buy, but like I could appreciate it because I'm like, oh, it looks cute. You know, like they're doing like a little desserty looking candle and it's cute. It's not for me, but it's very big in like Asian countries where they're doing a lot of like, I don't know, Asian desserts things are like huge right now. So I think that's where the initial ideas were coming from, because Asian people could do amazing things with candles, dude. I watched some of these like Asian people do these like delicate fucking flowers where they literally like cut the roses out by hand out of the wax and shape it, and it's like fucking amazing. But like, did I peep a vape device in the back? Probably. Like, she's excited to get it out, but there's a bottle of grease lightning right here. There's like measuring cups, like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just garbage everywhere. There's a plastic bag right here, cleaning products. Like, this just isn't a good way to market things, dude. But like, nobody here is buying your shit anyway, you know? Your refrigerator in the background and all this other nonsense in the background, and, you know, dishes in the sink, like, and then like this, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, they're like crooked. There's like ghost images. Like, you have to see this while you're making this little video, that you're uploading these videos and there's like ghosted images in the background. Like, you can't not see that. Maybe that's why she makes it all go so fast, is so like you don't see it. But it's like, if you're trying to sell your products, you want to have pictures that people can see them, right? I don't know. This like reminds me of a pizza oven. Are they going in the pizza oven? Like the door to like a pizza oven? Like, where is this? This is so weird. And what's in the background? It looks like they're being served through like a dark hole. Like, just going in the pizza oven. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. It's so weird. I'm like, what goes through her brain when she like makes these pictures? These like AI pictures that like don't... They're like all messed up. Like, I just like, what is going through your head, dude? I don't get it. And you didn't trim the wicks yet. Like, why is this your advertisement for your new products? I don't get it, dude. Don't fucking get it. Just so fucking, I don't know. I don't get it. It's not making the products look better when your house, you know, and all your messy shit is in the background. Like, you know, cleaning products and shit like that, just like sitting on the fucking shelf there, you know, like this. Like, this is not with a book down here out on your desk with like, I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a transformer. I don't know what it is. And then there's more like bottles, spray bottles back there. Like, it's just like, what are you doing? I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Look at this. Plastic. Like a plastic bag just all crumpled up, sitting on like that shelf liner paper. I hate that shit. Ugh, all the junk gets stuck in there. And then like another bottle of like, I don't know, vinegar. What is that? And Folgers coffee. What do we got? I don't know what this is. Oh my God, dude. I like the sideways picture. There's a hat. There's a baseball hat. A bottle of light. It looks like the Dollar Tree version of that. You know, what's that shit called? Grease lightning, or something, or ammonia. I don't know. You know, and it's like, what the fuck? Plastic bags, a bottle cap right here. Like, why is this your advertisement, dude? I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I just don't. A mug. I don't get it. I don't get it. Flowers. I don't know what that is, actually. There's just like junk piled up in the background. Oh my God. I never had a CBS ever. She got her facts wrong. Who's that, mystery? How you doing, by the way, girl? Yeah, it's just a fucking disaster. You know, this, like, I would like look at this and be like, oh, that didn't come out good. You know, it's like crooked. It didn't work out the way I was hoping. I thought these were Oreo cookies, but now that I'm looking at them, they're actually waffles. Like, these black things are more waffles. I just don't understand her color schemes sometimes. I'm like trying to get like what's going on here? And did she purposely make this 2 different greens? I'm so confused. I don't know, dude. I'm just, that's what it is. The colors are tacky. Like, that's not, you gotta look around, you know, on the internet, right? When you're watching YouTube and I watch a lot of like style videos and like shit like that, right? Like, what's the aesthetic right now, you know, like color wise, what's in people's palettes? Everything's so primary with her, or I don't know. Maybe this is a nod to Girl Scouts with the green and the chocolate chips, right? I mean the mint. I don't know, dude. The blue. I'm so confused. Like, when I think breakfast waffles, I don't think green and blue. I think, like, maybe a pink would look cute at the bottom. Like, a very, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Beige, right. Beige aesthetics in, you know, like sage greens are in right now. Why is the color so... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if that's being done purposely. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Like this, I don't know. I don't get it. I want to know what this is. What is this? Like, it looks like greens of some type. Like, did she take wax and like put it over a cheese grater maybe? It's very hard to tell what's going on in some of these. But then at the same time, I'm like, is this a parfait? Is that what we're looking at here? Is this supposed to mimic a parfait? Because I feel like I've never seen blue yogurt. Is that what we're looking at? A blue parfait? Because that reminds me of, like, when you get a parfait, it has a layer of yogurt, a layer of, like, fruit, usually, and then, I mean, it doesn't have whipped cream, but I feel like what I'm looking at is maybe supposed to be a parfait of some sort. She needs to find another babysitting job. No, I think if she stuck to just doing regular candles, maybe, you know, like, just, like, finding a label, finding a brand, finding a fucking, a logo that works on everything, you know, it's the same everywhere. You know, she can do something, but like this is just, I don't know. This isn't what's in right now, color-wise, you know? So I feel like if people aren't going to gravitate towards it because they're going to be like, oh, blue? Like, that doesn't go at my... If you made it red strawberries, oh, I guess these are blueberries, I don't know. But I saw, like, black strawberries on one of them, and I'm like, why would you make the strawberry black? You see, it's like she wants to do it, but she doesn't want to, like, put the effort in because it's like, oh, now I got to, like, separate more wax. Because I'll be honest, this is a pain in the ass to do. And I have to give her credit for even doing this because in order to do this, it's such a pain in the ass that, and it's so messy to make that whipped cream wax. You have to, like, whip the wax, and it's, who the fuck wants to do that? Is it worth, you know what I'm saying? If you're making it for, like, I don't know, a craft show, I guess maybe, how much are you selling these things for? Is it worth the headache that it is to make these? But, like, you would have to separate. That's why, like, even when I do my little succulent candles, it's such a pain in the ass. I have to make, like, 10 different shades of green, right? Because you don't want to make them all the same exact green. Otherwise, it's going to look, you know, fake. So I try to, like, make them different shades of green, and then I have to separate little tiny amounts of wax, you know, in little things to make each different color, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. Like, honestly, like, this is all just looks like a big pain in the ass to me. So I guess that's maybe what's going on here. She's like, well, I already have green wax, so I'm just gonna make the waffles green, you know, like, I already have blue, I'll just throw a little more blue in there and I'll make them more blue. Like, she probably didn't do this on purpose. She probably accidentally just added too much blue, and she was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it. Now it's like navy blue waffles. Like, what? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Is that a chocolate bar? A blue chocolate bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because to sit there and do each color is a pain in the ass. It's a fucking pain in the balls. And she probably doesn't have that many molds, I'm assuming, because it's expensive to get a bunch of molds. But like, this is like, to me, it's like, I want to do this, but I don't fully want to commit to like the idea of like making it look realistic with like, here's a blue chocolate bar, you know, like make the chocolate bar brown, dude, you know, fully commit to it if you're doing that. She's like, I already made green, I'll just add a little more green and make it a darker green and call it a day. Is that a dark blue cherry? Like, I don't get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. Oh my god. Why? Just fucking why, dude? Why? But whatever. Even the wax melts, whatever. Their wax melts are just gonna melt anyway. There's a lot going on here. She always puts the words right over her products too, which is very weird. Yeah, green waffles are just not it, dude. They're just not it. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Sorry. I just feel like this could have looked so much better if you would have just made the fucking waffles like a waffle color, like a tan color. Like you could have like really, I don't know. I want to know how these room sprays work. Has anybody ever ordered these? Does the shit that's in there get clogged up in like the tube? There's all like organic flower material in there. What is the need of that? Does it help? Those dried flowers don't have scent, so I need to know what the need of it is. Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they helping the spray in some way? Because they don't look good. It's not aesthetically helping it look good. I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's not necessary. Why not just do the spray without the floating dead, you know, organic material in there? I don't know why that needs to be there. I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. And these I just don't understand either, but all right. They're intention oils, because apparently Laura's a witch. I don't know. Isn't that like a witch thing? Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? These don't look good. I'm sorry. The green ones look like weird because she put that mica powder in there, and there's just such an exorbitant amount in there that it looks lumpy looking. It don't look good. I don't like it. It looks messy. Oh my god, how much mica powder does she use? Holy shit, dude. Yo, you don't understand. Wax is hard to like, to make mica powder that visible in wax, which is, think about it, okay? Wax dries white, dude. White. It's very hard to get things to be seen in a opaque fucking consistency. Like, she must be dumping like bottles of fucking mica powder in here. I work with mica powder like I just did with clay. I mixed it into the clay and it didn't come out how I wanted it to. But like, this is a lot of mica powder. Even when I mix it into resin, like, you only need the tiniest amount in resin because it'll just spread the fuck out. But this is like so much, dude. I mean, that has to be a lot of mica powder. Holy shit. Wow. It looks bizarre, though. It looks like I don't know. I don't like the way it looks. It just looks weird. It's a waste. That's another thing that's just a waste. Mica powders are pretty expensive. And the thing is with mica powder is like, you're wasting money on it for this purpose. It's made to color things and make them look cool. So if you're using it in resin and you're using it to color your clear resin, then it makes sense. But when you're using it in this sense, it's really not like, who's going to be like looking at it? It's kind of just a waste of money, to be honest with you. They're expensive, dude. They're not fucking cheap, mica powders. I mean, not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know, dude. I don't know. And it goes like this. She's, like, what's wrong with just making them solid colors like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll be honest, this is a pain in the ass to do. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I don't enjoy. I don't know how anybody like thoroughly enjoys making candles. Like, it's fun, but it's like a pain in the ass. You know what it is? You have to fucking be so weird, aware of the temperature, and it starts to like fucking certain waxes start to cure up so quick. You have to work really fast. Like, ugh, it's just a pain in the balls, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing here. Let's build a nightstand. Okay, let's. Oh, wait, we saw this one where she's sanding the fucking particle board. Okay, we don't need to see this again. She snorts lines of mica. Oh my god. Alright, I had enough of her today. Sorry, I can't fucking handle too much more fucking Laura stuff. Why not just get a job, Laura? Yeah, she babysits. She's a 50-something-year-old babysitter. So, that's her job now. And making candles. Yikes. Yikes. What happened to the woodworking? I guess she gave that up. She realized it's probably so fucking, expensive. She's rude and tells people they need to buy more candles. Yeah, and she also tells them that they need to join her memberships. They need to join her memberships. Yeah, she said that she had a babysit tomorrow or today or something at the end of her life. And I was like, oh my god, what fucking person is leaving their child with you? Like, this kid is not going to be okay. Yeah, oh yeah, she babysits. She said she's a nanny today. She's like, I'm a nanny. And I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, she says to people in chat, you're not green. You're not green. Like, oh my god. I still laugh at the candle buzz. She has no energy. Boring as like, wait, same now as she was when she came to YouTube, just more vile and known as a CPS caller. Yeah. Yeah, she said she was like a nanny. She's like, yeah, I gotta be green. The other day, I heard her saying to somebody, she's like, you know, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? Like, seriously. She was saying something like, what's up with people not buying memberships in her chat? And she's like, and I mean like real supporters. So I'm like thinking in my head, what do you mean real supporters? Because I think people were buying memberships. And I'm like, what's the difference? If somebody buys memberships, right? If somebody buys memberships and gifts them to other people, what's the difference between them buying their membership? More often than not, people who gift memberships already have a membership. So they're already supporting your channel, and then they're like further supporting your channel by buying memberships, which like Nana did earlier. Thank you, Nana. You know? So like, why not just be happy that they're helping in any way, shape, or form? She's like complaining that like, oh, you know, I'm not talking about people buying memberships. I'm talking about real supporters. So in my head, I think she's feeling like, you know, how come people aren't paying on my highest tier of memberships? Like, because I'm like, what's the difference if somebody buys memberships or if they gift them? If they buy themselves one or if they gift them, you're still gonna get the money either way. So like, what are you complaining about? I don't understand. But I can't believe she said that out loud. Then again, she says a lot of things out loud. Like what she said about, you know, what her son went through at college. Like, Laura, we did not need to know that. And I feel so bad for her kid that, like, she just put that out on the internet, dude. You know? Oh, my God. I feel so bad for this kid. Why would you put that out there? Why? Nobody needs... You know, she don't think to herself because potentially in years from now, let's just say he wants to go for some type of job where he needs security clearance or something, you know, like that. You just put that out on the fucking internet about him, okay? Yes, it's a lie, but, you know, it's coming from his mom. How do they know that it's a lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you put that out on the internet about your child, Laura? Why? I can't believe she said that. I was like sitting here going, what the fuck is she saying this for? Why do we need to know this? Oh, I feel so bad. Yeah, I saw that, Nana. I don't know if I have access to that or if, I don't know if I want that, to be honest with you. I would love for subs to be able to post, but I'm like, you know that's just gonna get abused by fucking assholes that don't like you, right? You know? which I guess do what you gotta do. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, I looked on my page and I was like, I don't have that option, so I don't know. I don't know how that works. But, Pugs, you could rewind. I don't even want to say it because I feel really bad for the kid that it was even shared on here. Oh my god, dude. No, she should have still. He's not a kid anymore, dude. He's a grown man, okay? And for you to be sharing a story like that, and you know how, like, job, you know, it's things are a lot different from when we were kids. I was just explaining this to my son the other day, okay? Because he shows me this video of this kid in his school that he's not friends with, but he knows the kid. Apparently, this kid posted online videos of him busting through people's vinyl fences. You know, like the expensive vinyl, white vinyl fences that people have? You can kick the panels right out. They're just like sitting there, basically, between two boards. So they're taking videos and like he edited an entire video together of him fucking destroying people's fences, okay? Which is a crime. You're trespassing and you're fucking violating people's property. And I'm like, this is, and thank God my son, like, recognized that it was really fucking stupid, and that's why he was showing me. But I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, you know, these kids can't get away with things the way we did, you know, back in the day. Like, you can't do it. First of all, why would you film yourself doing this? You're committing a crime, okay? The kid's in like 8th grade, my son said. And I'm like, he's committing a crime. He's trespassing. He's destroying people's property. And I had to explain to my son, like, you know, I don't know if he knows this, you know, because he's so young, but I'm like trying to explain to him, like, dude, you understand, you do shit like this, you could go to jail. There's jail for kids. It's called juvenile hall. I don't even know if my son knew that, you know, so we're like trying to explain to him. And I'm like, you know, I was telling my friend on the phone the other day, I was like, I kind of feel bad for these kids because, you know, they really can't make mistakes. Everything's recorded. And that's what we were explaining to my son the other day. There's cameras everywhere. Like, we didn't have that growing up. You know, we didn't have you know, cameras filming us all over the place. So, like, yeah, if we broke something, you know, like, nobody would know about it. But you guys can't do this shit. Like, it's stupid. You guys are stupid doing, not him, but, you know, we had to explain, there's this guy over here that just got arrested because he was going around to, like, local stores and, like, he has a lot of, you know, followers. And he was, like, dumping food on his head and then just leaving messes in the store. And he just got arrested. You know, and we're like, these kids see these other people doing this online, and you have to explain to your kids nowadays that, like, you know, these people are doing this for internet. Like, this is not normal behavior because they don't understand that. You know, you can't go around destroying things. You can't do that. It's, you know, it's not cool to be fucking with people's property. It's not, you know, that's not right. But anyway, you know, they have to learn, and it's sad, but we live in a different world now, and you know, as these kids grow up, unfortunately, their lives are going to be documented on the internet, and people are going to be able to look back at those things. Nowadays, when you go get a job, guess what they do? They go right to Google and they search your name. Now, in that case, you know, if I don't know if her son has the same last name as her, but I'm just saying, if he goes to apply for a job, okay, and you don't think that a job is going to check out, well, like, who's he connected to? Oh, here's his mom. What's his mom like? You know, they weren't able to do that 20 years ago. When you went and applied for a job, you brought your resume with you, and that was it. They called your references. Now, they can fucking go online and see everything that you do online, your family, and all this other shit. So you have to be really fucking careful. So the fact that she just shared that story on here is mind-blowing to me. Because, you know, they're going to go online and research this kid when he gets a job. And again, I don't know if he has the same last name as her. I have no idea. But I'm just saying, like, if he does and that connection is made and then, you know, a potential, like, why would you put that out there, dude? Why? Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, right. That's if they called references. Like, I'm sorry. And that's why I feel so bad for him, because I'm like, dude, that just shouldn't, you know, we didn't need to know that story, Laura. Nobody needed to know that, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has, you know, their stories, but, like, it doesn't need to be on the internet, okay? That story, because it's not, if he wants to tell it on the internet, that's his business. But for you to tell it for him, yeesh. I don't know. Narnie, you're gonna have to rewind back. It's fucked up. Something that happened to her kid at college. I'll just put it like that. And what AI apps they have. Can AI do all the work in searching for someone too, and it will find things Google won't? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my god. I hope it's a lie because that just doesn't belong. Hey, blank screen. That just doesn't belong on here, dude. It just doesn't belong on here. Sorry. Like, that's like a really, like, fucked up story, dude. I don't know. You know, I think sometimes she just doesn't think. She's like, oh, I just want to, like, relate something. So I'm just, like, telling this story, but, like, not thinking of, like, the consequences it could have. I asked ChatGPT if I should hire the creator of Perplex TC to work for my business. It said no. Red flag. No way. Stop. Did it? It sounds. I still don't get ChatGPT. 100%. I hope it's a lie, but why make that up? I don't know. I don't know. Why make it up? Why tell it? Just, we didn't need to know. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because then she'll be like, you're attacking my kid, and I'm not. I feel bad for him because, you know, you should not have put that out there. I would tell you that as a friend, and, you know, even though I don't like you, I stand by, you know, not putting that out there. Look at the story she told about her daughter. Yeah, she just shouldn't share things. It makes me think, like, does she not have, like, real friends in her real life, or her mom, or somebody she could tell these things to? Because, like, not good, Laura. Not good. Not good. These young kids have it hard enough. That's all I'm saying, is with the internet, you know, and that's what we were trying to explain to my son the other day. Is like, you got to be really careful. You know, he's a teenager. He's like getting to that age now where we have to explain these things to him, that you have to be very careful because what you do, because you guys are being recorded everywhere you go. And if it's not, you know, a Ring camera somewhere, it's your friend's cameras. Like, you know, we did stupid shit like that too when we were young. You know, I'm not mad at the kids, but I think to myself now as a parent, you know, that if that kid came crashing through my fence in my backyard, guess what? He would meet Ovi, and it wouldn't be nice. Or what if you crash through somebody's fence and their dog gets out and gets hit by a car? You know, like, these kids aren't thinking. They're not. She's totally going live on this subject. Clock it. She's salivating over it. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to fucking watch her. I had my fill of Laura today. It always seems some bizarre story that doesn't make sense. And then on top of the whole story being bad enough, she, like, oh my God, she involved herself in it. Oh my God. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Your kid's a grown man. Like, let him handle his business. Jesus. It's hot as the 4th of July. Oh, it's hotter than the 4th of July. Hold on. Alright. Anyway. I gotta eat something. I'm so hungry. Same about babysitting. Both times it's brought up the fraudulent CPS call she admitted to. Wait, what? Both times it brought up the fraudulent CPS call she admitted to. Oh, what do you mean? Like, if she's sharing about her babysitting? Her kid went from being kicked from a fraternity to being the president of another. No way, Laura. I don't know. I don't know shit about fraternities. I don't know shit about that. And to be honest, I wouldn't, like, encourage my kid to get involved in one. So, I don't know. Tomorrow, a break in the heat. I'll take it. I will take the break in the heat. I will take it all day. Since when is Laura becoming Bob the Builder? Blank screen, I don't know, dude. She got into, like, woodworking somehow. Natalie, you'll have to rewind back. I don't even want to go through it. It's bad enough it was, like, told once and I pleaded on here. I probably should just make this live private because I honestly feel bad for the kid. What was I gonna say? I wish I was sunburned. I need a tan bad. Oh my God. I don't know why she's becoming Bob the Builder. I think she went to, like, one of these craft shows and, like, saw that somebody was selling wood things, and she's like, that's my next, you know, business venture, and she's gonna fucking, you know, sell fucking wood crafts now, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard to make it in the craft business, dude. Even when you make good products, and especially right now with all the fucking craziness going on in the world, you know, that I just like, I'm trying to just hide under a rock. I can't, but it's like, there's so much absolute fucking craziness going on right now. No. And especially with these tariffs and all these things, and supplies are getting more expensive. It's really hard to make it. People are not spending money right now. It's yeah, well, that too. It's too saturated, especially the candle business. I don't know. I mean, how do you stand out in that? You know, you have to be like you have to have a product, okay, and market it right to stand out in that fucking world. The fraternities are like being interviewed for a job. Yeah, but they do all that like what do you call it? Hazing shit. No, she doesn't know anything about being a carpenter. What did she blank screen. I mean, look, I know a little bit about working with wood and shit cuz I like it. It's an interest of mine, but like she fucking was oh my god. She was sanding particle board, dude. Like plywood, like the shitty plywood that's like up in your attic that you buy to like put under things or like, you know what I'm saying? She's like sanding it and videoing herself. I'm like, girl, you need to learn a little bit about wood. Where was it? Somebody said something. She's like, I don't know, one of the videos, she's like, oh, I learned you could just use wood glue. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, this is going to be crazy. Crazy. Oh, it's 54 degrees there, Janelle. Oh, yeah, you guys are in winter, right? You're going into your winter. It's so weird. I always, like, get bugged out by that. Like, that still, to this day, bugs me out that, like, Australia is in winter when we're in summer. It's so weird to me. Yeah, but she's not gonna, yeah. Sanding chipboard. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? There's so much, dude, woodworking is a whole nother animal that is an expensive hobby to get into. Trust me, it's expensive. Anything like that is expensive. But that's really expensive to get into woodworking. Holy shit. You gotta buy all the tools. Forget it. I was watching these guys the other day. I thought this is like the coolest fucking thing that they started this business by accident. I think it's the coolest story. It's two brothers. I think they live in Australia. I'm not 100% sure. Based on their accent, I think. But anyway, so what they did was they were two brothers. They both were like older adults, married. One was like a teacher. I forget what the other one did. But they made like a pact with each other that they were going to like make sure that every, you know, whatever night it was during the week, they were going to hang out with each other and they're going to make things. That's their channel. It's called Brothers Make. And so what they started doing was, I guess one of them was like, got into like recycling. So they started taking bottle caps and they were just like melting them on these like panini presses and then like mushing them into these molds. And like now it turned into like a whole like big, you know, thing. It's crazy. But I was like, it was such a cool story the way they like got started just for like fucking, you know, they started off making these little things, coasters and shit like that, pens. I think that was their first thing. They made pens. And, you know, now they're expanding. They got like a mold injector and all this crazy shit. But I'm like, it's pretty cool that they started off like just two brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just like making, you know, them like little pens in their fucking garage. And now they got like a huge business. But they marketed it right. They went on, you know, YouTube and everything like that. And, you know, it's pretty cool though. But I'm like, I'm looking at all the equipment they have now, you know, because back when they started their channel, because I've been following the channel for a while now, you know, they had like things that everybody else has at home, you know. Now they're like, you know, they got like machinery, like bigger equipment. They're growing. It's kind of cool to watch them grow. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and all from like bottle caps. Like, it's just so crazy. Like plastic ones. They're basically recycling plastic. They're making things out of recycled plastic. So they're melting the plastic down, they clean it, and then they turn it into like something else. A comb, coasters, you know, and people might not need the items, but they buy them because the concept is cool. You're like, oh, this is cool. Like, they're saving the planet. You know, we're taking this. And even like, what's so cool is that they get into like, even the way they refine their products and everything, they don't want to like make microplastics, so like they don't sand things, they like scrape them so that it's bigger pieces that they can reuse again. It's pretty cool. It's called Brothers Make. But yeah, it's not expensive when you use the wood pallets you find on the corner. Yeah, right. But you know, I'm like, but the tools that they have now are so expensive. You gotta like make money to start buying all these fucking tools. Just like with jewelry making, like, dude, it is such a slow process for me to get all this stuff. Like, I just ordered more stuff for like metal smithing that I need, that I've been like wanting for years. But the tools are so expensive. The silver is so expensive. It's gonna take me years to acquire everything that I need for this, you know, to do what I've been dreaming of doing this since I was like 20 something. So I've slowly gotten into the process of, you know, being able to do it, but the fucking equipment and everything is just so expensive. Could you imagine creating an amazing product and becoming a millionaire? I know. I wish I could. No, making jewelry is not cheap. If you're doing just like beads and shit, yeah, it's cheap, but fuck it. I mean, it could be cheap, but even that, and there's no bead stores around here. So, and like every craft store, I'm still upset about Joann's. I'm still like so upset. I'm like, that is really a fucking shame, especially for the sewing community, people that like make their own shit. Cause I'm like, where the fuck do you go and get fabric nowadays? Like, they have some at Hobby Lobby, but not much. You go into like Walmart, they have like, you know, it's all like basic, but I'm like, dude, like that was, you know, moms used to go out and make Halloween costumes for their kids, and you go to Joann's. Like, I used to go to Joann's all the time. Every Halloween I was there, whether it was for a costume or for decorations that I was making or something. And I'm like, I cannot believe there's no I don't have a fabric store around like that. Like, where do you get a fabric from? Sucks, man. Yeah, I wish I would become a millionaire. Silversmiths with original designs have a chance. I know you can do it. It's very hard. I'm more into the silver clay because I feel like that's like more my speed, like art related. Silversmithing, like where they forge shit out of metal, which I do want to get into one day. They also have casting, metal casting, but that's like, again, I need way expensive shit. But anyway, yeah. David Yurman. I watch this guy on here that he redoes some David Yurman stuff. Idiot me went to Joanna's today. Joann's, you mean? Yeah, there is no more Joann's. That's it. It's over. I don't even know where you'd get fabric from nowadays. Hobby Lobby probably has like the bigger selection, you know, compared to like Michael's. Michael's is like an aisle. It's not even anything. But I'm like, it's so sad because, you know, really, a lot of people sew, and I'm like, where are they gonna get their yarn? People that crochet, you know, they had a big selection of yarn in there. I'm like, how the fuck did this place go out of business? Like, I guess their prices weren't good. I don't know. I don't have anything David Yurman. In fact, today I was just going through my mom's costume, like not costume jewelry, but like her, yeah, I guess her jewelry. And she has a lot of Brighton pieces. Michael sells a very small amount of fabric. They just started selling it once Joann's went out of business. Michael's prices are fucking ridiculous, though. They really are. Some of their prices on things are just, like, absurd. They're going to be the next ones to go out of business. I would bake clay and string crystals, simple shit. That's what I I do, clay. Not beads, though. I don't like the canes or whatever. Like, that shit's not in style, but... but the metal clay is so expensive, and I didn't even like this simple little things I was making, I just ordered like stuff that I need to like actually make it. I was using just clay. There's like all different little forms of the metal clay that you need, like a paste, and then they have this syringe that comes out so you can like do things like the right way. It was very hard to make things without having all the right tools. Now I am starting to collect more of the right things, so hopefully my stuff will be coming out better. I've been like slowly collecting the things that I need to make this. I discovered the metal clay years ago when I was younger. Where the hell did this magnet come from? What the fuck? And I think it's from this is what it's from. I was interested in it years ago when it first came out. I was like, this is so cool, but I never, I just like never got it because I was like, it seems expensive, but now I've been able to kind of collect up some stuff. So Hobby Lobby has yarn. Yeah, they do. They do. They have. I've been to Hobby Lobby like twice in the last 2 weeks. They've actually started selling the metal clay. I painted the pieces to make them look like metal. Yeah, it's very hard though. So, anyway, all right. I gotta eat something. I'm starving, and it was lovely talking to you guys, but like my stomach is growling right now. So, I will definitely be in touch with you guys. I will be back sometime soon in the near future. But it was absolutely lovely. Wait, I just want the charm, not the chain. Which one, Pugs? You don't have to get the chain. Do you have to do the conventions? What conventions? What do you mean? I have a different thing hanging in my windows here. Tea light holders, crystals, moon, stars, sort of things. Ooh, I like that stuff. All right, yeah, I'm gonna eat. Alicia, text me. And Pugs, you know how to get in touch with me too. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be around. I'm like so hungry right now. I need to eat something. But I'll talk to you guys. We'll catch up again soon. All right. Have a good day. Stay cool. Make sure you hydrate. All right. I'm out.